In this video, I want to share with you how, if you're a BDR, SDR, or AE, how self awareness will take you from an average rep to a top performer. So, this one might be a bit of a long one. Not quite sure how I'm going to go with this. I'm just coming off the cuff, no PowerPoints, no notes. I have just one cue card in front of me. But what I want to share with you is one of the most underrated traits of top performing sales reps. And without it, I believe it's very hard to become a top performing rep. And this is the concept of self awareness. So we think, what is self awareness? Basically, self awareness means that you are self aware of yourself as far as performing in sales. It means that there's awareness where somebody could tell you something. Okay, hey, I see you talk very fast, or I see you never ask for the business on this way, or I see that you say a certain phrase that's maybe too salesy. That's one awareness. But self-awareness is when you yourself, or I myself, can be aware of, like, wait a minute, I'm doing this and it's producing this result. That's very important to have as a sales rep. So let me break it down. I've been working in SaaS sales for almost 7 years. I've been a SDR, BDR, senior BDR, AE, senior AE. And I've had times when I was a top performer in the company, times I was struggling, I thought I was going to get fired. And the times when I was performing at the highest level, I was really locked in. I was almost like I'm playing a video game and I'm like, I can't lose. Or it's like taking a test and know all the answers. And the times when I was struggling is when I had no clue what I was doing. But I found the biggest needle mover in going from struggling to top performing was taking the time to reflect. To really look at, not get emotional, but just look at the raw data, look at the results, look at the numbers, and start making some reflection. And one term I've heard some people say, some person said that I think was very, very powerful, is that in performance life, like sports or business or in sales, it's good to always ask yourself this question: what's working? What's working? So if you're doing something, you're making cold calls, you're prospecting, you're closing deals, you're whatever it may be, it's good to reflect on what's working, what's actually working. That's important because when you're aware of what's working, you can do more of it. So the term is do more of what's working. On the flip side, you should be able to know what's not working. Because once you know that, you can stop doing what's not working. It might seem very elementary and very basic, like the Captain Obvious, but I'm telling you, this is the key from struggling to top. And a lot of people either don't know about how to be self-aware and they struggle, or not willing to put in the time and the effort, the struggle, or just afraid to sit down and face the reality. I heard one person say that, all progress begins when you start telling the truth. So let's assume, give me as an example. So currently right now, my day job, I work in tech sales as a senior BDR. And currently I'm on pace to miss my number for the month. So I have two ways of looking at this, almost there, a little short. I can say, well, that sucks, I suck. Or I can say, oh, it is what it is. Or I could say, well, you know what? Okay, the month was what it was. But I can say, well, what's working? What got me to where I was this month? I can name the three things that were good, because now I know that going to September next month, I can keep doing those same things. In the same way, I need to ask myself, well, what's not working? What didn't work this month? I can stop doing that. And not to get too deep into it, but the one thing that I realized being self-aware is that I typically had my prospecting, my energy, doing all those things. Beginning of the month, I'm just doing my things, doing my dials, reaching out, doing my things, doing my flow. have a bit of energy. It's a new beginning of the month. Okay. Around week two, week three, week two, week two, I kind of dipped. My energy dipped. My focus dipped. I wasn't as locked in as I was. Not like being lazy or skipping, but just a little notch where maybe to the outside person they can't see the difference. But when I reflect back, I'm like, oh. And then month end, the last week, I'm locked in. I'm dialed in. I'm calling. I'm scraping. I'm being creative to do anything to bring in my number, hit my number. And it was yesterday that I realized I'm like, wow, I'm so dialed in, so locked in. I go, if I was like this every single month, I would smash my number. Self awareness. Self awareness. So now for me, what I need to stop doing, I need to stop dipping during the month with my activity and my effort and my focus and my drive and my hunger. What I need to do more of is having that intensity that I had during month end. What I need to do more of is that every single day, whether it's a Tuesday, the beginning of the month, whether it's a Friday, mid month, whether it's a Monday, last day of the month, my intensity must always be, I must view every single day like it's month end. That kind of intensity. That's what I knew. That's what I realized. And by doing that, next month, I'm pretty certain, Lord willing, I'll smash my number. So the frame I want to share with you is that you must be self-aware. No matter where you are in your sales career, especially if you think you're struggling, you must be self-aware. And I think the top reps are usually self-aware. So they're not really struggling. They're just trying to do incremental improvements to get better. The top 20%. It's the bottom 80% that really has that struggle. And awareness is a massive way to get there. So I'm going to leave you with this. The frame is this. Do more of what's working. Stop doing what's not working. And at the end of every single sales month, whether you hit your number or not, I'm going to ask yourself two questions. For this month, what worked? Write it down. I did this, I did that, did this, did that. Cool. Document that. And next month, do the exact same thing. Just do more of it. For example, for me, this month, what worked well was LinkedIn voice notes. I connect with a prospect, had to send a voice note, book a couple meetings that way, and got an SAO. So now I know next month, do the exact same thing, but more of it. In the same way, you should ask yourself at the end of the month, what didn't work? I mean, you're hard. Don't be like, oh, really find something. Find something. You can always find something. We're not perfect. But it's a lead to getting better, making progress. And say, oh, okay, this worked. What didn't stop working? For me, what didn't work this month was contacting accounts outside my book of business. It didn't bear much fruit. So now I know going next month, I'm not gonna touch accounts outside my book of business. Same things for you. I challenge you, wherever you are in your sales career, when you hit that month, you can even do it too. If you want to fast track it, a faster feedback loop, do it every single week. End of the week, what worked this week? End of the week, what didn't work this week? Keep doing what did work. Stop what didn't work. That's it. I hope you found value out of this video. And if you're, like I said, if you're a BDR, SDR, AE working in SaaS sales, if you're a sales leader, runs a sales team, I really, really bullish about LinkedIn social selling. And we created a free guide in the description of this video below. Click on that. And it's 3 ways to build a book, more meetings on LinkedIn using LinkedIn social selling without sending spammy messages, without creating crazy content. That's it. Hope this video blesses you. Take care.